Thing. Thing.
Alrighty. We got 3rd and 11 here. We got Fresno State versus the Raging Cajuns. We got the Raging Cajuns with the ball here. So he's in the pocket, clean pocket. There's a 6-yard reception to Blue Kush. So 4th and 5 for the Cajuns. Looks like Cajuns are going to punt from their own 30 here. We got Fresno State coming in at 0-2, and you got the Raging Cajuns coming in at 2-0, ranked number 5. So, what are you thinking here? Good return.
I'm thinking it's going to be a good game, but Fresno State's defense came out and stop Raging Cajuns on that first drive. So let's see if their offense can put a drive together.
Yeah, very much so. It's good to see what Jackson Bridges can do. It's definitely not the start that Fresno State wanted, especially compared to last season. Incomplete pass, first throw of the day for Jackson Bridges. And then for the Raging Cajuns, 2-0 start, number 5 in the country. You can't be any happier than that with that kind of start. All right.
Yeah, they.
Incomplete pass was deflection by, is that Premalude? 3rd and 10. Looks like the Raging Cajuns defense is stepping up here. We're going to run a clean pocket. He's going to throw a bomb and wide open to DJ McFadden for a 52-yard touchdown pass. Jackson Bridges said, screw it, I'm throwing bombs out here.
Great pitch and catch, and he stood in there to the very last second to get that ball off, and his receiver just wide open.
They had a clean pocket, and here we go, kick the extra point. It's good, so we got a 7-0 lead for Fresno State. This is kind of a big game for Fresno State, starting out 0-2. They need to get into the win column here, because, starting out 0-3, your playoff chances really start going down after an 0-3 type start. And here we go, we got a good return right there by Blue Kush for 31 yards. We'll see what the Raging Cajun offense can do here on their second possession of the game. I think their field position is going to be pretty good here at about the 33-yard line. Pass with Sushi to God. Clean pocket. Nice completion for about a 9-yard gain to Greg Givens Jr. Interesting to see if they're going to use Maple Bacon here and get some carries to him. But they've come out throwing here early. And there's that read option to Swishy to God and nice 10-yard rush. Using Bacon as that decoy right there.
Yeah, that read option is a killer for any team. That was a great play by Cajuns.
Very much. We're going to shotgun set here. He's got a nice clean pocket. He's got plenty of time. And he throws an interception to the Raging Cajuns, who's going to take it all the way to the 31-yard line. Trying to see that's Pierre Leclerc. He had a clean pocket. He just missed him. I will say these teams' jerseys are almost identical. I would get kind of confused to who I'm throwing to.
Yeah, their jerseys are almost identical.
Yeah, the helmets are about the only difference I can see.
Yeah, great job by Fresno's defense though to get that interception.
There's a carry to Yvonne Essence, a tackle by Wilson Jr., first tackle, a tackle for the loss for the night. That was her first carry of the night. Got a man in motion here. Huge pressure on Jackson Bridges by Travis Hardaway, first sack of the night. They sent the house on him and they got to him. You could definitely feel the pressure right there.
Yeah, great pressure by the defense. And I was just looking. The only thing that is different is the white stripes on the pants and the cages are a little bit darker, and the helmets.
Yeah, the shading, like you said, it's a little bit different. But man, if you're not looking at the helmets with stripes on the pants, it's hard to tell. All right, Jackson Bridges got a clean pocket. Nice throw for about a 17-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 2. It
And
was
then it looks
clutch
like,
grab with the catch. All right, go
yeah,
ahead.
I was gonna say it looks like they're in field goal range, but they are.
Yep, I'm going to be kicking this from about the 25. And he drills it. And there's the Fresno State Bulldog. I actually haven't seen their mascot before. Fresno State's up 10-0 with 6 minutes 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And here we go, another return, and another pretty good return by Blue Kush for 28 yards. He's having some good returns here to the 28, I think the 31 last time.
And Fresno's defense is doing pretty good. They're holding Dave. I mean, Cages has only got 24 yards and out of 2 drives.
Yeah, this is the best Fresno State's defense has looked so far this year. And here we're throwing a bomb, switching to God, and with an absolute nasty catch by Greg Divins Jr. He went up and got that ball. Wow. That was literally just who wanted it more. They were both up there going to get that ball.
That was a great play by the wide receiver to high point that ball.
Definitely. We got man in motion. We're going to use him as an extra blocker. Yep. And there's a first good carry by Maple Bacon. 8-yard rush right there. I was hoping to see if they're going to run the ball a little more than they've been the last couple drives. Got a shotgun set here. Looks like we're going to do a read option. And we're going to follow up and get that first down. Swishy to God with a 3-yard rush. Second rush of the night. Nice little tempo on this drive here for the Raging Cajuns. I'm going to do a carry to Maple Bacon. And Maple Bacon's going to get a 4-yard rush.
Yeah, that big pass play got them set up to get some points on the board here. They just got to punch it in.
Let's see if they're going to throw the ball. They're going to keep going to the thick Bacon. Oh, yeah, they're going to run an option. And they're going to pitch it to Maple Bacon, who's going to take it for a 3-yard rush to the touchdown. Maple Bacon looking thick, coming in with the run. And that's 6 points for the Raging Cajuns, pending the extra point here.
Thick bacon.
Oh, yeah. And the extra point is good, and it's a 10-7 Fresno State lead with 5 minutes, 12 seconds. Yeah, it looks like some Canadian bacon out there. We got a return by Fresno State from the goal line, and it was Yvonne Essence with a 21-yard return.
Let's see if Fresno State can come out and answer from that drive off the Cajuns.
Definitely, we got Bridges in the pocket. He's going to run and absolutely get drilled by the defender. King Sosa put a hurting on the quarterback. That might have been helmet to helmet there. Oh, yeah. Put some pain on him.
Somebody give him in the blue tent.
Oh, yeah. Got a shotgun set right here. Bridges got time. That was a nice, about 13-yard reception to clutch grab. His second catch of the night, 30 yards on the night. Seen him getting some open throws here. And I see Jackson Bridges, when he has time, he completes his passes. But the Raging Cage has been getting back there. Kind of make him have some happy feet. Here we go. He's got time. And a completion to Yvonne Essence. But the Raging Cajuns covered that perfectly.
Yeah, that was a bad play call for a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, should have pushed it to the stick. So we got a punt here by Fresno State from the 25-yard line. Looks like a decent punt. Going to take it from the 35. Maple Bacon's going to return it for about 9 yards. And the Cajuns are going to get the ball from, looks like, about the 45-yard line. Almost in Fresno State territory. Back in shotgun here. Gonna have an audible. He's gonna throw right to Maple Bacon for an 8-yard reception, and I'm starting to see the Raging Cajuns get that big, meaty, thick man into the plays here.
Yeah, I mean, if they get him going, then they should be all right. But let's see how Fresno plays out.
Definitely, we'll see if Fresno State can get out the frying pan on him. And an absolute nice carry for a 12-yard rush right there. 4 rushes, 27 yards with a 6.8 average. That's what you want to see when you're running the ball. We'll see if they can set up some open pass opportunities with these run plays. It's going to be a shotgun. Going to do a read option. And switch it to God's going to take it for about 18 yards. And see, that's the one thing about having that successful run game with him is you can use that read option and everyone just kind of plays off him because he's such a good back.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a good back, but you also got to watch the quarterback too because he's also a great
Definitely.
quarterback.
Yeah, Swishy definitely is one of the more athletic dual threat quarterbacks, and there you go with a 12-yard rush. Running that read option. 6th first down of the night for the Raging Cajuns, back in shotgun formation. You're going to run the read option again. Hesitate, and he's going to get it into the end zone. And that's a 13-10 lead for the Raging Cajuns. I was going to look at that. It looked a little bit close. Yeah, I got it over. And pinning the extra point here. Be a 4-point lead for the Cajuns. And it's good. So it's a 14-10 Raging Cajun lead with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was a great drive by the Raging Cajuns. Fresno State needs to come out and answer off for that drive now.
Yeah, Fresno State needs to get that offensive going. And Yvonne Essence is going to... Oh, no, it's Rock Solid, excuse me. Rock Solid with a 24-yard return. Yeah, we need to see if Fresno State answers. Both offenses have had their stall moments, their good moments. We'll see if they can have a drive going here. And there's a carry right here to Yvonne Essence for 12 yards. And that's what you want to see. See if we can get that running game going for Fresno State to get some freedom and some breathing room for Jackson Bridges here. And there you go, good carry right there for 6 yards. And that's what you like to see. Try to set up Jackson Bridges and see what he can do either in the throwing game or the running game as well.
Yeah, 2 great run plays by Essence there.
I'm going to do a handoff to Essence again. Breaks a tackle. Gets pushed up for 14 yards. That's what you want to see. Another carry for Essence. And Essence has got a fumble. And Mike Oxlong has got the fumble recovery there.
What a day.
Yeah. Oh, it was long enough to get that recovery, so good on him. Alrighty, Jackson Bridges in the pocket. He's going to throw a pass, but Primalu DeJesus, or DeJesus, excuse me, whichever way you want to pronounce that, gets the deflection. I'm going to give me a shotgun set. Jackson Bridges is going to take it in the pocket. He's got a clean pocket. Goes a bullet, and it's deflected. I couldn't see who that was by. And we got a punt here from about the 42, 43-yard line. And it's going to bounce out of the end zone. Almost made the field goal off of it, off the bounce. And we're going to get the ball from the 25-yard line.
20-yard line.
Excuse me, 20-yard line. And then we're going to run a screen and get a couple broken tackles by Hunter Jackson.
But
And
Fresno's defense ran to that ball.
yeah, they swarmed to that. I'll give Hunter Jackson credit with the broken tackle just to keep it from being negative yardage. But hell, it'd been a lot easier for you just to drop it.
Yeah.
Switchy the God's got his kind of runs into Maple Bacon a little bit, kind of broke his pocket presence. But we got a broken tackle by APU Sock. It's an interesting name. With a 5-yard reception. Switchy the God 7 for 9, 80 yards and 1 interception. He's been making his completions. His completion percentage fine. He just had one bad throw, but I can't blame him. It's hard to tell who we're throwing to here, man. The jerseys are definitely confusing.
Yeah, it's hard to tell who you're throwing to.
Let me play action to Maple Bacon, and Switchy the God's just going to throw it away, not take the sack, and take the punt. And they're going to punt it off here. About the 25, 26-yard line.
Mm.
And we got a broken tackle by Rock Solid, and he's going to take it for about 10 yards. Good return right there for Rock Solid to get him up to about the 44-yard line here. It's a carry to Yvonne Essence with a broken tackle with the forward progress, 9-yard rush. I like these run plays. Fresno State's moving the ball on these run plays, and they're 8 for 8, running balanced.
Yeah,
How do you think this offense is going for them so far?
Fresno State's, I mean, they're running the ball. They got, the running backs finding the holes. He's breaking tackles. They keep this running game going. They have a possibility that they could win.
Definitely 7 rushes for 43 yards. I'd like to see if Jackson Bridges kind of gets running a little bit. I know he's a talented runner in his own right. And there's another carry to Yvonne Essence for 3-yard rush. 5.8 average. You can't beat that. We'll see what they decide to do on the 2nd and 7 call here.
Read option.
Nope, they're going to run the screen. Got some downfield blocker help. 2-yard reception, but Raging Cajuns have been holding the screens pretty well, and that's the end of the first quarter. 14-10 lead. Raging Cajuns on top.
Yeah, that was a 2-yard gain, and they only gave him 1.
Yeah, it's an interesting spot call. But the tackling's been great. Everyone, they've been tackling as a unit. Got to give them credit to that defense. He's got time, and here's Jackson Bridges running the ball. I was waiting for that. And there's a 7-yard rush.
Big stiff arm for him to get that. If he wasn't a stiff arm that guy, he probably would have been stopped for 4th and short.
Yeah, huge play. Going to be another run play to Yvonne Essence. 1-yard rush. Good defensive work there for the Raging Cajuns. That front line's been doing pretty well for them tonight. Here we go. Nice clean pocket. He's going to take off running. Jackson Bridges escapes one guy and gets to about 5 yards. And I'm starting to see that rush. Starting to see Jackson Bridges start getting out running around.
Yeah, 3rd and 4, it's very manageable. They can pick up this first down here.
5 wide set. He's going to throw it, and good tackle on Stanley Steam with a 3-yard reception, and good tackling from the Raging Cajuns not to let him get that first down. And we're going to kick this field goal from about the 22-yard line. And that's a big kick by Fresno State to get them 13 points. So it's a 14-13 Raging Cajun lead with 7 minutes, 53 seconds here. I'm going to take it out. Nice tackle. Blue Kush with a 24-yard return. See if the Raging Cajuns can answer that 3-point score. It's going to be in a shotgun set here. See if... Oh, I'm going to use Maple Bacon as a blocker. Nice 4-yard reception to APU Sock. His 2nd reception of the night. That is a big tight end. That dude's got some big-ass arms. We're going to shotgun set, see what Swishy the God's going to do. He's going to hand it off to the Maple Bacon. Maple Bacon runs his own blocker over, runs someone over, and that was about at least a 20-yard gain there. He was trucking. Ran his own guy over.
Great run by Bacon. That, and I was just thinking, that APU thought, could that be like a shot fired at App State? It kind of seems like it.
Could be, possibly. Swishy the God's got plenty of time. Throws a bomb and overthrows his man. Oh, man. That was 6 points if he gets that in another 3 yards shorter. Offset shotgun. Maple Bacon's going to go out for a throw. Nice completion to APU Sock. Yeah, that dude's a unit, no doubt.
Oh for 2 on third down tonight.
3rd and 1, nice run. And Maple Bacon absolutely trucks the shit out of number 9. But good tackling from Fresno State as a group there. Keep it from getting that first down. Yeah, the unit gang tackling has been very good for both teams. Like, there's been a lot of support. Even, like, when one guy gets ran over, there's immediately someone there to help.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen it from both sides. Like you said, one person get ran over, one person gets ran over. There's 2 or 3 more guys right there.
We go. Fake handoff. And we're going to run the ball. Broken tackle. Another broken tackle. And Jackson Bridges with a 10-yard rush. Starting to see Jackson Bridges start using his feet. I know he had a lot of rushing touchdowns last season. He could run. Got a man in motion. We're going to audible. We're going to do a play action. Read option. And it's going to be a 0-yard rush.
They still gave him the first down, though.
I still gave him the first down. Interesting spotting. Jackson Bridges with a 6th rush of the night. I'm going to go into shotgun set here. He's got time. He's going to take off running again. But he gets sacked by Wilson Jr. 5th tackle, 3rd tackle for loss, and 2nd sack of the night. That man's been getting that pressure going. Second and 16. See what Fresno State does. Got a nice clean pocket. Nice throw. DJ McFadden, 16-yard reception. 2nd reception of the night. That was the man that caught that big pass at the earlier part of the game. It's going to be 3rd and inches. That was his 2nd sighting of the game since that big pass early on in the game. Got 3rd inches. We'll see what Fresno State draws up here. Looks like they got
2 for 6 on third downs.
They got that line stacked. It looks like maybe a run play. No, it's not. They're going to throw. And Jackson tried to run, and it was a big stop right there by Brian Eshelman. 1st sack of the night for him. Not sure if I agree with the play call for Fresno State on that drive. I probably would have ran the ball.
Yeah, I would have ran it on 3rd and inches instead of trying to pass it. He did pull it down and try to run, but that didn't help me.
We got a decent return by Maple Bacon for 14 yards. Looking at Maple Bacon, 4 carries in the first quarter, 2 in the second. It does have a TD. I'd like to see some more carries of him today. He's only got 6 on the night. We'll see if they can run the ball a little more, but they seem to like Swishy right now. Swishy the Gods I think he's had 9 or 10 carries himself. Nice screen to Blue Kush. -1 yard rush. His 2nd catch of the night.
Yeah, Fresno State was there to stop him.
So she got going to throw another screen. Got a broken tackle by Greg Givens Jr. for 5 yards. 3rd reception of the night for him. Got 67 yards. He's had a good little first half.
Yeah, those kind of screenplays I like. I like those. I don't like the screenplays where they're just standing still because I mean the defense comes all over it.
Yeah, getting that forward momentum and having the guy already be moving, it just helps a lot as far as screen goes. And we're going to get a carry to Maple Bacon. Maple Bacon with a broken tackle, and he's going to get an 11-yard rush. And definitely like what I'm seeing from that run game. 7th carry of the night for Maple Bacon.
54 yards. He's having a good night.
Third man in motion. I don't know what happened there, but Greg Givens Jr. somehow came up with the throw, or excuse me, with the catch. The throw was definitely like off balance, off one foot, but hey, you can't knock it if it's a completion.
Yeah, that was a weird pass, but that was great by Givens, stopping and coming back.
Read option that is stopped. Fresno State sniffed out Serval Landu with a tackle for loss there. That's the shooting guy that has 6 carries on the night, 44 yards and a TD rushing. That was the best read option defense I've seen Fresno State tonight. Got a carry to Maple Bacon. Gonna get a 5-yard rush. They seem to get at least 5 yards per carry out when they hand the ball to him right now.
Yeah, and they're 1 for 4 on third downs tonight. It's 3rd and 9.
So should have got a nice clean pocket. And he's throwing it right in the back of the end zone. Greg Gibbons Jr. It looked like he slid the feet in. I'd like to see the replay, but oh yeah, I got those feet in. I think he might have got 2 feet in, much less 1. And pending the extra point, and it's good. Raging Cajuns 21, Fresno State 13. 3 minutes, 13 seconds in the second quarter.
Fresno State needs to come out here and they need to get the ball moving. Their offense is kind of slacked off.
Definitely. A 20-yard return by Rock Solid. But Greg Givens Jr., the player of the half so far, he's been tearing it up for the Raging Cajuns today. Gonna have a man in motion. We're gonna do a read option. Bridges are gonna carry it, get a random man over, and get a 9-yard rush. That's what you like to see. We'll see if they can run some clock out, maybe hold on to the ball and be the last team to hold on the ball tonight. Hold on to the ball for the half. But we'll see what the strategy looks like. Got handed off to Essence. Breaks that tackle. I don't know how she got out of that. Is taking this thing to the 20, to the 10, to the house.
Wow.
I think there was 3 guys in the backfield and somehow got out of that.
How did
Yeah, there was 3 guys. They
that?
all 4 guys. They fell on each other. That is interesting. One guy tried to go for the tackle, and they all just kind of tripped on each other. Huge
And
carry.
they're going for 2.
Oh, yeah, they're going for the tie. They're going for the
to
tie.
tie it up.
They want a shotgun set. We're got a man in motion. Got tight end in motion. It's the left side. Rolling out. Big throw to the corner. Oh! That was there. He didn't go up and get it. And we're kicking off 21-19 Raging Cajuns. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. 35 seconds left in the game. 27-yard return by Hunter Jackson.
In the half.
Excuse me. Yeah, 2:35 and a half.
Fresno State defense needs to get a stop here if they want to go in a half up.
And there's a carry to Maple Bacon, a negative 2-yard rush. Seth Wallace Jr. with the tackle for loss. I think that's the first negative carry I think I've seen Maple Bacon have today, which is good for Fresno State defense. There's a throw by Swishy to God. Nice, pretty little completion to Greg Givens Jr. 6 reception, 124 yards.
He
Man
is having
cooking.
a great night.
Very much so. We're hitting the 2-minute mark here. Nice clean pocket. A nice reception to Greg Givens Jr. That man's just getting open. 7th reception of the night.
Yeah, it seems like they do not have an answer for Givens Jr. tonight.
Nice clean pocket. Throw to Greg Givens again. 12-yard reception. 8th reception of the night, 141 yards.
Put a body on that man.
Like you said, put a body on him. Hit him. Grab him. Do something. Gonna run a screen to the Baconator. And he gets stood up for a 5-yard reception.
Good first down play.
Lone quarterback. Which he's got plenty of time. And then he gets sacked. He had time. Serval Landu with the sack. He finally got off that swim move and got there. Sets up a 3rd and 12. Huge defensive play. Makes this 3rd down way more difficult.
Yeah, Fresno State's defense needed that. See if they could just get one more stop.
Nice. I think that was APU Sock with a 4-yard reception, but good stop by the Fresno State defense. And punting the ball from basically midfield here.
They're going to run it all the way down.
Which is a smart strategy, but you would think Fresno State would call a timeout here to try to give them some time. So I definitely hate going into the half with all these timeouts. And we're going to have a nice punt. And it looks like Fresno State's going to be getting that ball from the 20-yard line.
They have 3 timeouts. What? How many seconds left? 27?
37 seconds left. Got a man in motion. Need at least about 50, 60 yards. See if they can get into field goal range. An incomplete pass for Jackson Bridges. They're from the 20. They need to get to at least probably the 30, 35, 40 at most, 40 at the furthest, try to get into field goal range. See if they can get a nice 20-yard throw. Nice grab by Clutch Grab. We'll see if they're going to use the timeout or we're going to let it go. 3rd and 4. They're going to take their time getting to the line. They might just let it go in the half. I forget who's going to get the ball in the half. Oh, we got a man jump off sides? Or did we have the lineman move? False start on Fresno State. This may seal it here. Fresno State may just kneel on or just run the ball and let it go to half.
Yeah, that false start is not what you needed.
And there's the carry to Essence for about 7 yards. And we got a timeout by the Raging Cajuns. They're going to try to return it. Maybe take it to the house on the return. They're going to try. Maple Bacon's going to take it outside. Nice return. And there's 1 second left in the half. We'll see if the Raging Cajuns try to throw a bomb to the end zone, maybe.
It looks like they're going to.
Here we go. We're going to get a bomb. I like the call. Oh! Interception. But hey, that interception doesn't really hurt you, so I like the call. You go for broke in the half. Honestly, that's one of those interceptions. It doesn't hurt you too bad. Really not at all. Just a big punt.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of the half so far? It's been a really even and close game.
Yeah, this game has been really even. I mean, Fresno State is playing really well against this big, Raging Cajun team. They're in the top 5, and they're in the top 5 for a reason. But Fresno State's playing pretty well against them. Both offenses are moving the ball. Both defenses are trying to get stops, to get turnovers. So this is, I believe, is going to come down to the last team that has the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Fresno State's been very balanced. Having possession's been pretty much dead even. Honestly, I think the turnovers. That last turnover was kind of just going for a touchdown, but Fresno State's got no turnovers. The teams have been pretty much dead even, pretty much the whole way through, and both offenses have been pretty balanced on top of it.
Fresno gets the ball.
Nice
What
return
a
by Rock Solid.
great turn.
Got it
Put
to
him in
like
good field position.
30. It was like the 38, 37 yard line. Yeah, 38 yard line. Yeah, that's the field position you need. That's how you start off a half. Jackson Bridges with the carry to Essence gets stood up for a 3 yard rush, but I mean, they're 1-2 yards away, and they're already in the other team's section over there. I'm in about 5-6 yards. So actually, more than five, about 10 yards. But they're right there. Got a man in motion. We're going to carry to Essence again. And there's a 1 yard rush. .13th carry. Wilson Jr. with 7th tackle of the night. Lone quarterback. 5 men wide. He's going to take off. And there's a good run for Jackson Bridges for 8 yards to get that first down. And they're on the 50. Leaning into Raging Cajun territory. Nice carry. 7 yard rush, and they are in Raging Cajun territory.
Yeah, the Fresno States are moving the ball.
Got a read option to Jackson Bridges. And wasn't down, but he got ended up in 11 yards. I'm liking to see him rushing the ball more and more. He's one of those quarterbacks that's super talented with his legs, not just his arm. Gonna carry it to Essence and get nothing on the carry.
Good
Sixth
job getting
tackle by Stonewall Jackson. Sorry, you go, man. Gonna do another read option. And Byron Eshelman with his second tackle for loss of the night. Fresno State's 3rd and 9 on their 3rd down conversions tonight. A shotgun set. And nice sack, 5-yard sack. Wilson Jr., 2nd sack of the night. That man's been getting that pressure. I kind of like what I'm seeing from the defensive line for the Raging Cajuns. Even when they're not getting sacks, Jackson Bridges does not look comfortable. I'm seeing him having to kind of shift out of the pocket, kind of double tap. He's not being able to get planted in his base on his throws.
Yeah, they're getting great pressure on that front line, on that front defensive line.
See what the Raging Cajuns come out in the half. I'm going to shotgun set. Switch to God's Got Time, and then gets walloped by Servalan. Dude, his 2nd sack of the night. And I was talking about the Raging Cajuns defensive line, but the Fresno State defensive line's done good. Honestly, both defensive lines have put up pressure pretty well. And even when the quarterbacks have had time, that second chance, they keep pushing, pressuring, and keep pushing. And there's a screen to Hunter Jackson for a 1-yard reception. Actually, both defenses really have played really good football, honestly.
Yeah, this has been a good defensive game. I mean, even though it's a 21-19 score, it's still a pretty good defensive game.
And great tackling right there. 7-yard reception. But gang tackling, Maple Bacon's a strong dude. Sometimes it takes more than 1 or 2 guys to get a tackle. And arm tackling ain't working, but they group up and get him down.
Fresno State's going to start out with great field position here too. Already in plus territory.
Yep, nice, solid return by Rock Solid for 15 yards. Yeah, Jackson Bridges has been thrown down a bunch in the pocket there. Yeah, 3 hurries, 1 knockdown, 5 sacks. That defensive line's been pressuring that QB. Shotgun set here for Fresno State. We're going to do a read option again. Nice little hole. 9-yard rush for Jackson Bridges. 14th rush of the night, 25 yards. 1.8 average. I mean, they've been trying to run read option, run Essence. I think they've had more success with Essence. There's a play action. A nice little play action throw. 12-yard reception to Rock Solid. I think that's his first catch of the night. I know we'd seen him in the return game, but that's the first time we've seen him here in regular offense.
Yeah, great first catch by Rock Solid tonight.
There's a carry to Essence.
Get him more involved.
Yeah, definitely. 7-yard rush. 16th rush, 140 yards. 8.8 average and a 8th tackle for Stonewall Jackson. Yeah, Essence has been the majority of the offense as far as in the run game here. We'll see if they keep going. Got a man in motion to the left side. We're going to audible. There's a run to Essence again, but awesome defense by the Raging Cajuns. Travis Hardaway, second tackle for loss. Yeah, that defensive line has been excellent for the Raging Cajuns. Bridges going to take it past the first down, 8-yard rush.
Great run by Bridges to get that first down and keep their drive alive.
Must not be a whole lot open because I see him commit to running pretty early. Nice carry to Essence. Breaking tackles. We get a 1-yard loss. I love that pursuit to the ball by the Raging Cajuns. That defense has been holding fast. Jackson's got a pocket. He's going to take off running again. Runs a guy over. It's an 8-yard rush. We'll see if they're going to run the ball. Yep, they're going to run it to Essence, and Essence is going to take it in for a 2-yard run. Nice drive. That was a long drive for Fresno State, but that's kind of the type of drives you want. Tire down that defense. It looks like they're going to go for 2, so it's a 25-21 lead, pending what the 2-point conversion looks like.
Yeah, that was a 8-play, 43-yard for 2 minutes and 10-second drive.
Huge interception. An awesome tackle by Essence right there because he was probably going to take that to the house if Essence did not make that tackle.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I won't lie, I was looking, I was like, I don't think there's anyone from Fresno State anywhere near him, and then I was like, there's somebody, and I was like, man, those jerseys are so close. But it's Fresno State 25, Raging Cajuns 21 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And Hunter Jackson with a 28-yard return. And look at that Fresno State defense. 2 sacks, 2 picks, 274 yards. Both these defenses really have played a good game. I know the score looks a little bit high, but man, there's been a lot of sacks, some turnovers, a lot of good tackling.
Yeah, this is all around just a good game. I mean, for both offenses and defenses.
There's a nice stop right there by that Fresno State front line. And really, I mean, honestly, neither offense has really been comfortable. That is the first drive that we've seen a long, comfortable drive where someone took it to the end zone. A lot of these scores have been on big plays, 1 or 2 big plays. Nice broken tackle, and there we go. 22-yard run by Maple Bacon. I see a lot of success when they run the ball to him. 11th rush of the game. But like these big runs and like bigger plays, but that was the first drive that we saw like a methodical drive at Florida State. Fresno State, and they really drove the clock out.
Yeah, they did had a great drive.
Huge carry by Maple Bacon, and he's going to take it to the house for about a 50-yard, 49-yard run. And that's the answer you want to see from the Raging Cajuns. Beautiful blocking and beautiful field vision right there to take that to the house.
Untouched for 49 yards.
And then
that puts him over 100 yards.
Yeah, huge rush, pending the extra point. So Raging Cajuns 28, Fresno State 25. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicking off to Fresno State here. Got a return by Rock Solid. He's going to take it to the outside. Take it to the 50, the 40, the 30,
Touchdown.
20, 10. Touchdown, Rock Solid, 96-yard return. He had been having good returns all day, and he takes it to the house in an answer. And we were talking about how good the defense has been playing. We're talking about the scoring had been crazy, and we've had 14 points in less than a minute.
This is just crazy.
And then pinning the extra point, Fresno State 32, Raging Cajuns 28, 2 minutes, 56 seconds. I think the offenses might be opening up here.
Special teams opening up.
Excuse me, special teams. Yeah, special teams. There's a carries for Maple Bacon. TD in both halves. I like to see if they continue to run the ball here. I would have liked what I saw from Maple Bacon. They'll come out throwing again, but they're going to throw to Maple Bacon, who is unable to catch the pass. And we're going to go 2nd and 10. Nice 3-step drop, and Greg Givens Jr. with a 3-yard reception. I think that's the first catch for Greg Givens Jr. of the half. Haven't seen him a lot of the third quarter yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen him much in the third quarter. I believe that was his first catch of the half.
Gonna do a play action. Hunter Jackson with the catch. It's kind of hard to see if he got that foot down. We're gonna run it to Maple Bacon. We're gonna take it out, bounce it outside, and they're gonna give him the forward progress and give him the first down.
137 yards on the night for Bacon.
Yeah, he had like 12 rushes too. And there's a nice read option. Just wish you to God it's gonna get a 6-yard rush out of that. His 9th rush of the night for 35 yards. We're on a shotgun set here. We're going to do another read option. Switch it to God. It's going to take it for 5 yards for a first down. I like the methodical drive here. Steel Stern with that center tackle.
I believe that puts them at like 170-something yards rushing.
Single quarterback in the pocket. And I think that's APU Salk for a 6-yard reception. Nice, reliable little tight end. His 5th catch of the day. I'm going to carry it to Maple Bacon, who's going to break a tackle and get a 5-yard rush. That broken tackle was huge. He continued to keep that forward momentum and get that first down. Another methodical drive here for the Raging Cajuns. They're going to carry it to Maple Bacon, who's going to shove a guy forward and get 2 yards. 15th rush of the game. I like to see that they're starting to feed the Bacon train. Nice play action and great deflection for Akia. Was it Akiyama?
Yeah.
There we go, in a shotgun set. 3rd and 8. Let's play action. Good completion. I think they're looking at about a 1-yard gain.
Great stop.
Shakira Miranora with the catch. Kick from about the
Great,
20-19 yard line.
great stop by Fresno State to hold them to a field goal.
Big field goal right there for the Raging Cajuns. So it looks like Fresno State 32, Raging Cajuns 31, with 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And when
Watch
I
out
say
for
these teams are even, they're even. Another solid kick return right there for Rock Solid for 25 yards.
He has to have over 200 yards returning this game.
Yeah, he had like 50 or 60 yards even before that return. So nice running highlights from Essence and Maple Bacon here. Alrighty, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll see what Fresno State does to respond. Got that crowd hyped up. Essence is going to juke a guy and get a 5-yard rush. Stonewall Jackson with his 9th tackle of the day. Going to be the last play of the third quarter.
What are you
And
doing, Bridges?
I don't know what Bridges was doing, but he definitely was confused. So that's in the third quarter. Fresno State 32, Lafayette 31. Let's put the 4s in the chat, people. Put the 4s in the chat. That was King Sosa with his 8th tackle. Jackson Bridges in the pocket. Nice completion right there to Rock Solid for 9 yards, and they're not going to give him the first down progress. 4th and inches.
He was over the first down line.
Yeah, it looked like he was over too. I'm surprised they wouldn't think this, but they're going to punt it. And there's a return by Maple Bacon for 13 yards. Yeah, that forward progress is interesting. 16 first downs to 9, 397 to 309. I mean, the offense, it's been pretty even. I mean, how the score reflects that. So, shotgun set here. We're going to read option back to Swishy to God for 10 yards. And I'm liking to see the second half has really turned into a run game. Both these teams have decided to run the ball a little more than they did in the first half, which I like. Now there's a carry to Maple Bacon, going to get a broken tackle, another broken tackle, and I think a third broken tackle for 21 yards. 16 carries, 165 yards with a 10.3 average and 2 TDs. That Bacon's trucking, man.
Yeah, that bacon is cooking.
There we go, nice pocket, and then switch to God, sacked by Cervale, and do his 3rd sack of the night. That's a good night right there for a defensive lineman. 3 sacks. Can't ask him for any more than that. 2nd and 18. That was a huge sack because that kind of moved him way out of field goal range here. Nice delayed carry to Maple Bacon, who breaks a tackle but gets nothing on the carry. And that was Kyle Drywall with his first tackle for the loss, 5th tackle of the night. That was a big sack. Pushed him back to this 3rd and 18. Made this conversion a whole lot more difficult than it should have been. Great pressure, but an absolute dot to Greg Givens Jr. That might be the best. I know, like, we had some big long touchdowns, but that was the best spot throw I think of the night right there by Swishy to God. Like, that was a spot. He dotted that.
Yeah, that was a great pass.
Here's a read option, but great tackle. I think that was Serval Landu again. 6th tackle for the loss, 11th tackle total. Man, running the ball, that man's been sniffing out every run play. Back in a shotgun set, Switchy to God's got time. throws it to Greg Givens Jr., and I think that was a drop on him. I think that was his first drop of the night. He's been huge for them. Back in shotgun set, we're going to run an audible. They're going to send the running back out, throws a dot. I'm not sure. I think that was Akuya Jr. I can't say his name. I'm just going to butcher his name. But they're going to kick this field goal from about the 21. And this would be for the lead. And he drills it. 34-32 Raging Cajuns with 7 minutes and 3 seconds left. I think both teams are like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 on their field goals, too.
Yeah, the way this game is going, it's going to be who has the ball last.
And you got a return from Rock Solid for 21 yards. 6 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. See what Fresno State decides to do in response. And they're going to run a carry to Essence. And Essence is going to take it 8 yards. And this is going to be where the strategy, you know, do you just run the ball, run this clock out, drive down the field, kick the field goal? I mean, with 6 minutes, there's still plenty of time probably for the Raging Cajuns to get the ball back. So we'll see what they decide to do. We're going to run a read option, and we're going to go nowhere. But we didn't lose any yards, and 3rd and 2 is definitely manageable. 4th tackle for Byron Eshelman.
The important thing is just to keep the clock moving.
Definitely, and that is not what you want to see. 4th and 2, I think they're on their own 30, 31, and they're going to punt the ball. Man, that definitely hurts, but there's still plenty of time for them to make a stop. They just need to make a stop here. And huge breaking tackles by Maple Bacon to take it 14 yards. That's a great return there. And some Maple Bacon highlights. The man's been frying in a pan all night. Oh, 17 rushes, 165 yards, a 9.7 average, and 2 TDs.
Great enough.
Definitely. We're going to man in motion. We're going to send the APU in the motion. Maple Bacon's going to forward progress that shit all the way 8 yards. 18th carry of the night.
He might end up with 200 yards.
Yeah, 9.6 yard carry average. That's nuts. Going to do a pump fake and almost threw an interception deflected by Mia Jr. That might be his 2nd or 3rd deflection of the night. I like to see some of these teams run the ball, run this clock down, you would think. I'm going to do a read option. Hold it like a loaf of bread. Swishy to God for about 2 or 3 yards. Look like Mike Vick out there.
Hopefully he don't fight the pit bulls, though.
Well, I mean, with Mike Vick comparisons, yeah, Bulldogs might be his favorite thing to cage up, but 5 yard carry right there was Swishy to God. He'll be under center here. See if they run it. Yep, they're going to do a delayed run call to Maple Bacon. He's going to take it for 5 yards. 19th rush of the night with a 9.4 average. Kyle Drywall with his 6th tackle.
And he only needs 22 yards to get 200 yards.
Yeah, at the pace he's going, he definitely should get there. And we got a 4 yard rush right there. So he's down to about 18 yards now. 9th tackle by Steele Stern. And there's another carry. And he's going to get about 12 yards. So he needs 6 yards for 200 yards. 21st carry of the night.
That is insane.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to shotgun set, but we're going to throw the ball. Looks like Greg Givens Jr. with a 7-yard reception. He's almost to 200 yards receiving, I think. 171 or 11 catches.
Yeah.
Yep. See if they give it to Maple Bacon. Like the call. And he is going to run it to the inch line. 9-yard rush. Yeah, that gives him his 200 yards, and I thought he was going to score, but they stopped him with the inch line. Let's see if they run him again. Fresno State's in a 3-line set. See if they run it again. There you go. And that's 6 points for Maple Bacon. 3rd touchdown of the night. And that's a 40-32 lead, pending the extra point. That was a 10-play, 57-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. And drill the extra point. So Raging Cajuns 41, Fresno State 32 with 3 minutes 56 seconds.
And the way he's playing, it's shaping up to be a player of the week.
Definitely. And here we go. Rock Sullivan, another good return, 29 yards. That man's had a huge night for special teams. So with the logistics of the score, down 9 points. So that touchdown was big. So that made it to where the Raging Cajuns are up by 2 scores. How that math works out with 9 points. So no matter what, Fresno State's got to score and somehow get the ball back. So it worked out very good for the Raging Cajuns here. But we'll see if that defense can hold. Bridges got time. Bridges is going to run it, and he's going to get sacked. Well, that's Wilson Jr. with his 3rd sack of the night. And no matter what, they just needed time to run off the clock. And gotta love that defensive line.
Yeah, with only 2 minutes left, this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt.
3 minutes.
And it looks like we're going to run a screen to Essence. And nice. Oh, he fumbled.
Fumbled the ball.
And I think the Raging Cajuns got it, and that might be the end of this football game right there with that huge turnover right there.
If they don't score too quick, I mean, if they score, it's pretty much over anyway. They're going to challenge this. So.
We'll see if Essence was down.
He was down.
Let's see.
Essence was down.
Yeah, I think Essence was down. Yeah.
Right there.
Yep. I see the elbow. Yep. Let's see if they reverse the call. And they reversed it, so it makes it more interesting. And they're going to punt the ball. Well, 4th and 15. Yee. Almost blocked. And Maple Bacon's going to return it and get about a 13-yard return. And honestly here, all Raging Cajuns got to do is just keep running the football and get Fresno State to waste these timeouts. And it looks like the football's doing a dance. I think there might be a streaker on the field.
Protect. I think they stopped it because there's a streaker.
Yeah. Brought to you by Wilson Footballs. Our balls roll for you as far as they need to. And we're back. And there's a carry to Maple Bacon. That's the strategy I would pull. Just run the ball. Let that time run. We'll see if Fresno State starts using those timeouts. And it looks like they are not.
Probably around right at 2 minutes they will.
They need to stop on this possession for sure. And Maple Bacon's going to take it for a 1st down. And there, yep, you were correct. Here come the timeouts. And that's all for Raging Cajuns need to do. Just continue to run the ball. There's really not even worth throwing the ball here. There you go.
Well, I was going to say one more 1st down and they would have it, but...
I mean, the way Maple Bacon's running the ball, 6 tackled by Akiyama. Finally said that name right.
4 attempts in the red zone today, 3 touchdowns and 1 field goal.
Yep, and there's a 5-yard rush to Greg Gibbons.
And
Carry a
that is the
Serval
last
Landu.
timeout.
11 tackle for Serval Landu, and I think this is probably going to be game here. Fresno
If
State's
they
just
get a
going to run
first
the ball.
down in this game,
Oh, yeah, and Maple Bacon with a breaking tackle and another broken tackle, 8-yard rush. Yeah, that's game right there, most likely. And we'll see if the Raging Cajuns just continue to jam the bacon down their throat. And more bacon, just keep feeding them bacon. That Fresno State cholesterol is going to be high after this game.
I would just kneel it here. I mean, even though you're on the 5-yard line, 4-yard line, I would just kneel it.
Yeah, it's probably not even worth running the football, but they're just going to keep feeding bacon, and he gets stopped at like the inch line.
That's game.
But I give credit to the Fresno State defense. They are making it tough, and that was Luigi Romeo with the tackle, Romero.
One more play.
And I think they are going to run it, and Maple Bacon's going to take that touchdown to the house. That I think that's his 4th TD of the night running.
That's just insult to injury.
Yeah, definitely. And we're going for 2. That is an interesting call. I think Fresno State needs to talk with that one. That is crazy. And they're not going to get it, but even the fact that they called it is insane.
That is... You're up 15 points. You're going to call for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, we might have some coaches at the midfield line there that might have some words after that call.
Is rock solid.
We're still going to return it. I'm surprised he just didn't just let it go, but there you go. Rock solid with a 23-yard return, and I think that's game. Yep, and that's game. So, Raging Cajuns with a 3-0 start victory. Maple Bacon with 273 yards. Can't miss that. 30 carries, 253 yards, 4 TDs, 3 receptions for 20 yards. Maple Bacon had a hell of a night. I think it's 3-0 for the Raging Cajuns, and then I believe Fresno State will be 0-3. So it's definitely not the start Fresno State was looking for. They played pretty well for the most part, had some big offensive plays, and then for the Raging Cajuns, 3-0 start. You can't ask for more than 3-0.
Yeah.
Top 5 team, looking for a championship. I mean, no doubt. And what's your thoughts?
Yeah, that was a great. 3-0 start for Raging Cajuns is great. Fresno State start 0-3. That's not where you want to be, but they can always bounce back. And 3 losses, you can still make the playoffs. And Bacon, he just Raging Cajuns. They caught fire in the 4th quarter, and that's what changed the game. Is that 4th quarter.
Yeah, definitely. Both defenses played well. It's a great overall game, and we'll come back for this next broadcast of the ECFL tonight. And thank you, everyone, for showing up for this game.